Let me show you what's on my feed. Each of these posts are real, and for the last few months, some of these are from the same people. It feels like being a designer today is like getting contradictory instructions from every angle possible, and you just don't know what to do. You're not imagining it, and you're not behind, but it is what it is. Today we're going to stack through all of these contradictions, and I'm going to show you one idea that I think makes sense of all of them at the same time. Contradiction 1 and 2. The market is dead, but it's also hiring. Contradiction 1. The layoff stats are real. Design cuts kept coming in this year, and most designers across North America and Europe will tell you that the market got worse, and they're not wrong. But hold that thought, because at the same time, Figma asked hundreds of hiring managers what their plans were, and nearly half of them said that they increased their design hiring. One VC firm tracked design postings across its portfolio. It was up more than half versus the last year. Believe them too, because they're also not wrong. Contradiction 2 lives inside the first. Applications are up everywhere, and yet most hiring managers say it's harder to find the right person than ever. A flooded market, but with a talent shortage. Both at once. We'll file these away, but we'll come back to them later. Contradiction 3 and 4. AI panic versus AI joy. Craft dead versus craft king. Contradiction 3. AI. The fear is real. There's so many designers who I know who are afraid of how AI is going to change their industry. There's a bunch of interviews that I had over the past few months where designers were actually worried about using AI on their workflow. But at the same time, there are designers who use AI in their workflow who's very happy about how it's performing and the results because it's faster output, better results also at the same time sometimes. The strangest part is that the ones using AI is measurably happier than the ones that are avoiding them. The people closest to the threat are the least scared of it. Contradiction 4 might be the most confusing one of all. Nielsen Norman Group, basically the church of UX, says that the interface itself is becoming less of a differentiator. Meanwhile, Figma's report says that the craft is the differentiator. The two most credible voices in design right now is apparently pointing at opposite directions. But the key word here is apparently. Contradiction 5 and 6. Everyone designs, nobody gets in. Contradiction 5. Design has never been more democratic. PMs generate mockups, developers prompt UIs, founders wipe code entire products over a weekend. The tools finally made design everyone's job. Contradiction 6. While everyone became a designer now, the actual designers can't get into the door. Companies are hiring seniors at most, then twice the rate of juniors. Entry-level positions are collapsing across tech. The industry is eating its own pipeline. It's hiring the highly experienced individuals, but not hiring the junior level individuals who then have experience to become the experienced individuals that they want to hire in the first place. And underneath all that, one more for free, the existential one. As AI agents start using our products for us, clicking through flows in milliseconds, some designers are quietly asking the weirdest question of all. Who are we designing for? 6 contradictions, every single one of them documented and true. Does that mean our profession is broken? I don't know. But I think I got something that snaps everything back to place. The resolution. 2 jobs, 1 title. Here's the idea. Right now, in 2026, there's 2 jobs that's taking the word designer. Job 1, the artifact producer. The person who receives requirements and turns them into rectangles, wireframes, mockups, handoffs. That's the job most of us were trained for. And that's the job being automated, absorbed by PMs with prompts and commoditized by tools. Every scary headline you've ever screenshotted is measuring that job. Job 2, the judgment role. This is the person who decides what should exist, who directs the generating systems, owns the quality bar, understands users deeply enough to know which of the 1,000 generated options is right. Every optimistic stat, the hiring surges, the craft premium, the happy AI adopters, they're all measuring that job. Now run that 6 contradictions back through this one idea. The market is dead for job 1 and starving for job 2. Craft is worthless when craft means production, which machines do for free. And priceless when craft means judgment, which machines can't do at all. Everyone can design now at job 1 level, but that's exactly why companies are paying for job 2 and why they want seniors, not for their years, but because judgment is the one thing that you can't prompt. Even the existential one resolves. If agents used our products for us, job 1 loses its audience, and job 2 gains a second one. Designing the rules and experiences those agents operate inside. 6 contradictions, 1 transition. I think we were measuring for 2 different roles using the same title. So what do you actually do? Especially if you're early career and you're just staring at this broken pipeline. The honest answer from this research is move towards the judgment job on purpose. Neil Norman's advice for the year is literally design deeper. Fewer artifacts, more understanding of users, systems, and businesses. Ship things end to end with new tools. Not replace your craft, but to free your time for the decisions. And make your taste visible. Document why you choose, not why you made. A portfolio of rectangles and wireframes can prove that you can do job 1, but a portfolio of decisions can prove that you can do job 2. Here's the thing about the confusion. It isn't a sign that the profession is dying. It's a sign that the profession is evolving, and that can be painful and uncomfortable and confusing. And if you are confused, I think it's a good thing that you're confused because you're being extremely sensitive to the changes in your profession. The ones that should be worried are the ones who think that they can use AI for the sake of using AI and use the base output from AI as a solution. If you do that, you don't add any value to the solution that you're providing. I think you need to inject your personality and your soul into the designs that you're offering as a solution. That's true value. That's something that AI can't replicate. For the ones that think AI is not going to change too much, I think they should be worried. But for the rest of us, it's a new day. On that note, I'm Raymond Phillip. Subscribe for more.